Is it progressive
what I
or it's
The
safety
blucher is still
racist?
there
Oh.
at a depth of 64 metres.
Wow, it's a
Is
deep
it,
field.
is it sticking out the water? No, it's
No,
not.
no, it's 64 metres.
Ship screws were removed in 1953, and there have been several proposals to raise the wreck, but none have actually been carried out.
That's the thing about fjords, they're deep. That's kind of the point of fjords.
Yes.
Fjords don't
Lovely
make
crinkly edges and deep water.
They drilled holes in it.
Fjords don't make good fords.
You don't need this.
They drilled holes in it and removed as much oil as they could,
Okay.
but other than that, it's been more or less left there.
This is a war grave.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
protected as a
there'd
war
Would
memorial.
be like 3,000 dead Germans.
Oh, was it a battleship or something?
It was a cruiser, but it was loaded up with soldiers because they were going to
Oh.
capture the port by surprise. Didn't work. Got blown up by ancient.
It got blowed up.
Got ancient blown up by an ancient bloke manning even more ancient guns. Who decided it's either I make a decision or not, and I decided to make a decision.
Good on him.
Let's just say
pretty hard
he's-
call because
Yeah, it's a hard
most
call.
people would
It's totally
choose
a
not
hard
to
call.
fire
Yeah.
because the consequences are so drastic. But he was sensible enough to realise the
Yeah.
consequences of not firing.
Well, the
His
thing about
job
it,
was to defend the field.
As I
Somebody
said-
was trying to sneak up the field without announcing themselves.
Mm.
It's like
it's their problem, not his.
yeah.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Saxon,
it is-
go.
It is Wednesday, the 15th of November 2023, and we are playing The Curse of Strahd.
I'm trying to remember what episode it was. It's 18? I think this is 18. I don't know. I'd actually have to look that up. Because I know I ended at the 7th.
No, that's perfect.
Alright, so, last time you're in the village of Kresk. You were investigating a whole bunch of children that were being taken.
Not
Oh, that's
children. No.
It's always
You-
Children's
This is
Day.
the
You
most
visited-
depressing campaign ever.
You visited the Abbey of St. Markovia, where
We
you met
met-
the abbot,
Totally
where
insane.
you met his beautiful creations. You met Vasilka.
Basilica.
You rescued a woman.
Oh, is that the thing down the well?
No, it
That
was
was-
his
that
bride.
was
He's
Timmy.
constructing a bride for
Oh,
Strahd.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, you met Vasilka. He's nearly finished her. You rescued a woman that was strapped to a chair and took her with you.
She was going to be harvested.
you took-
presumably.
He's going to take a tongue.
Yes, because she was a liar and she'd be better off without it. So he was going
That's
to
why
take her
we
tongue.
don't
And
know.
also, as you saw, Vasilka did not have a tongue yet, so she couldn't speak.
he was harvesting parts.
But this was for the best for the woman, because it would cure her lying.
It would.
See? And you agree with the abbot. Good.
This is the maniac.
Also, you could lie through simple hand gestures and pointing. You could lie.
We
True.
should cut her hands off as well.
And
Stop
eyebrows.
giving the abbot ideas.
And I.
So you took her with it, along with Carrick's corpse is still very much in tow with you, taking it back now.
Carrick's corpse getting like
Manky?
putrescent.
You're okay, you're under protection spell. Protection
Ah,
from
that's
evil
right.
spell, which Irina, with the aid of the priest,
Bishop McCarrigus.
helped
Where's
cast.
Carrick's soul?
So
Didn't have one in the first place.
we ended
Horrible,
the session with
You
Urban's
suggesting
character
half-elves don't have souls like
and
gingers.
Yes.
something came out of the chimney, sat on his chest, and has reduced his permanent hit points by 11.
It's
So
Santa Claus.
you have to, if you haven't already added that to your
This
sheet.
time he's taking.
Urban, what's your current? What do you think your current hit points are?
I'm dead.
51?
Yeah, you're at 40.
Oy vey.
40 at the moment. You can't go beyond 40 at the moment. You've actually been permanently drained. You, by the way, have no memory of this encounter as well.
You just know you're a little bit weak.
Yeah, you just don't feel well. Ray, do you want to say something?
Relevant.
So how come I know about it?
Hey,
How come I know about it?
what? You don't know anything. You just don't feel well.
You should take an intelligence test.
This is
or you
player
might
versus
blame
character
someone
knowledge.
else.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah, Ray.
You
Go.
put something about cards on our character sheets.
something about cards.
That would be the
That's
tarot
Madame
cards.
Ava's
tarot
cards.
cards.
Yes, or whatever she was.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, there was all the
And the prophecy.
yeah.
Yes.
So
Well, don't have
No, I
to-
had other sheet.
yeah, it's already copied onto everybody's sheet.
Oh,
It is.
I put it on there.
Oh, here
I
we go.
typed it in for you.
This
So-
card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. Monk.
So these are just important, very important plot points.
Okay, so you've already found
Ah,
the Tome of Strahd.
Tome
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
dear diary.
Remember you
This
have
is
the
my
book.
tone.
Remember, Urban
I
opened
don't
the book.
remember anything.
Okay.
about it, so-
I remember
Alright.
the book.
Urban opened the book and he got transported into a scene where Strahd was a very young boy learning to sword fight, and they had a conversation.
With the guy with the arrow.
And
name.
who was someone was with him, and so you watched Urban's character's eyes roll back in her head, and she had this kind of experience, for want of a better word, yeah.
Yes.
But also remember that when she was walking through a field or something, she accidentally cut her finger, and then the character who was with her noticed that her finger started to bleed. So what happens in the imaginary world, for want of a better word, happens in the real world. So it's not like you can go bananas within the tone, yeah, and not think that your character's not going to. Although he will remember he was dressed differently, looked differently, didn't have his veil and whatever, and
He
had
has a
different
veil?
clothes and things like that. Yeah, he wears
Jeez.
wears
What is she dressed
She wears
as?
Just a mask.
So when these things
Your
in
belly
brackets,
dancer.
in parentheses,
yes.
monk, enchanter, paladin.
Yes, they were
templar.
they were the cards that Madame Ava drew for you
Right,
to
like
tell you, like, you need various artifacts to help you on your journey to defeat Strahd.
oh, and each card talks of an artifact,
Yes, and you found one of the artifacts that you need.
which was the tome,
Yes.
I think I'll need to go into those copies you emailed
Which
out
is
and
the
copy
monk
that
one, wasn't it?
information over.
I think so. It's the one that mentioned behind the sun in the house of the saint.
Yes.
So remember, you found in the abbot's
What was
house there was a
behind-
massive
yeah.
sun,
Okay,
and then you
so-
opened that behind, like you climbed up and opened it, and inside was a recess, and it had like a potion of superior healing, I think, and the tome
So
inside
to
it.
distill it down to get my head around it,
Sure.
because I need to distill it down a lot to
Yeah.
get my head around it.
Sure.
The general plot is we have to find each of these artifacts, and then we have to kill Strahd.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a scavenger hunt.
Right.
We get all the things and then we can bling him.
How
to
many
death.
things do we have?
Now, have we
One.
discovered?
One.
I hope everybody's finding this useful. Me asking dumb
Yep,
questions.
you
No,
are.
no, of course. Go right ahead.
Dumb questions and the
Have
best
we
questions.
figured out in what way the Tome of Strahd is actually useful to us?
Or do we just know it's useful?
We just
It's going to let you go back into the history of Strahd to learn more about him. The more you know, like the prophecy says, the more you know about your enemy, the greater advantage you'll have over him.
Is the tome written in a language we can understand?
No, it needs to be.
No.
You need to attune to it.
Yeah,
each
Go,
time you
that's
read
go
it.
the
back
first
and
card.
experience the
The
stuff.
tome is
Yeah.
the first card.
Yes.
The card tells of history. The second
The monk.
card is a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope.
the third part one is a sword,
Third
Yes,
one
we're hunting for the sword
is
desperately.
a weapon of vengeance, a sword of
and I
someone.
believe we'd already allocated the sword to me,
Yes.
even though we don't have the sword.
The next thing says the
You can
card
just
sheds
pretend
light
you-
on the one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. I see a child of Vistana.
Who's a Vistana? One
Yeah,
of us is a
Gypsy
Well,
person.
he's a child of Vistana. Well, she
Yeah, I
is.
am.
So we
she's the
feel
tempter.
you must
So we
hurry
have
for her
to-
fate hangs in the balance.
Yeah.
Well, we've also
So I
got-
would suggest that probably means that
the thing is though,
No, you go ask all the questions you want. Go right
Vistana
ahead.
have seem to be the only people in this world that have like red hair or whatever, and we've now got 3 of them with us.
What's the woman's name?
Very-
Is Irene?
We got Irene, we
Irene
got
is a
we got Urban's character, and we got this third person who's.
Okay, I'll give you a free one. Irina is not a Vistana.
Okay. Oh, I thought she was.
No,
thought there was
I don't
a
know
big
where
theory.
you've got that from, but
We assumed Vistana gave it to the
Yeah.
mayor as an orphan or something.
but not a Vistana.
Oh, okay. That confirms she's a reincarnation then.
So is the last one actually an artifact, or is it actually just a path to, just a way to find him?
What, you mean your enemy is a creature of darkness?
Yeah, this card will lead you to him. Look to the mother's
Look to
tomb.
the mother's
I assume there's some dude at Strahd's mother's tomb that we
It
can
sounds
go
like
talk
it
to.
sounds like a path to him, not an actual artifact as such.
It is a raven
Okay.
card, and we've been haunted by a raven ever since we got here. Or is that a magpie or something? Or a
It's not a
crow?
magpie.
Was it a crow?
No, it's a raven.
It was definitely a raven, okay.
Okay, thank you. That was a very good answer, a very long answer, and a very good answer to my question. 'Cause I don't
Raven.
remember them at all.
There's not
I don't
actually
know why I
much
thought
difference
it was
between a
magpie.
raven and a crow, but there is some. Although there's multiple species of ravens and multiple species.
Isn't there a kind of
Never
group
more.
name for them, like not
Corvids.
corvids? I was going to say COVID, and I knew that was
Yeah,
wrong.
you were close.
Oh my god, it's a flock of COVID!
Okay, so what do we understand that we're looking for? Let's go. We found one object. Go ahead.
Tome. We
Yes.
need the sword, which
Yes.
will go to Ray's character.
Yeah.
We need the holy symbol.
Yes.
And I can't remember the fourth one.
No,
so-
it's not a fourth one.
There isn't a fourth one? Oh, it's only three. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's all just
Oh,
that you're
you need
There's a
to
dude.
find somebody who will
Listed
aid you
when you
in
go
your
listen.
quest.
Oh,
There's,
okay.
there's a tome,
There is a fourth one. Sorry, you're right, sir.
there is a holy symbol, there is a sword,
And a dude.
there is a child, a Vistana child, and there's the mother's tomb. That's basically what I've got.
Well,
The Starter Child's not a doll, is it?
what? I have a mission to find a doll, but for Blinsky.
Yeah, that's why I was
But he's a
thinking-
wind-up dude. as far as I know.
wind up man.
Yeah, it's a wind-up man.
Wind up man. If you find him, you could bring him, and I will buy.
Yeah, okay. it doesn't
Wind
sound
up toy.
doesn't
I'm
sound
very
like
fond of. Wind up toy, please.
You know this guy is basically going to be the Candyman.
He's
from
not
Doctor
funny, he's not Blinsky.
Is this
Candyman.
From Doctor
the
One.
last time we played this campaign?
Yes,
was
then.
before
And he
Russia
literally
invaded Ukraine.
made
It was.
out
Wow.
solids and sweets. He was
That's just
destroyed
going
by
to put a whole new
spraying,
level on these Slavic accents.
Not for me.
Mind you, we were doing Slavic accents in my campaign.
The important part is he's a total psychopath.
Yes. He considers it an art form
Right.
to drown people in fondant.
My brother says that the Ruskies lost another Sukhoi 24.
Any other questions before we go on?
Ah, they got
You
plenty.
lost one in the last 24 hours. Is this yet another one?
Looks like it didn't get the chance to drop glide bombs and they exploded one by one on the rack.
Oh,
Ouch.
Oh dear.
That's going to leave a mark.
Well,
To answer your question, Dave, no, I think that's everything.
We're
I'm
good.
impressed by the ejector seats on the alligators, though.
Well, they've been having to use them quite a lot.
Yes. I like the explosive bolts on the rotors, which allow an
Okay.
ejector seat to work.
They've nearly got rid of the entire production run. There's 30 left.
Let's play.
That's
Taking you back a little bit, we're going to go back to Adriel's kitchen. And
Is that in the orphanage?
no, Adriel's kitchen that's under the church.
I'm lost. Is it
Adriel's
the church?
kitchen.
Yes.
Adriel's kitchen that was under. So you were in the church
Which church?
been in a
in
few churches.
Which
Vallaki,
village?
in Vallaki.
Right.
You're in the church in Vallaki.
Yeah, with the
And-
father. What's his dingle?
Yes, and the vampires and the zombies. Remember the
Yeah,
vampires released the zombies and they were
Yeah,
invading,
we
and
were-
you had
yeah,
and then
we
they were
were-
invading the church and the people in the
we-
church.
Yeah, we're trying to defend the church.
Yeah.
So we're going back to Adriel's kitchen,
It's a long time ago then.
which is why I've written
This is
some
a
things down.
flashback.
So Carrick,
Yes.
Adriel says to you, "Do you hear that?" And Carrick says, "Yes." Adriel says, "What do you hear?" And Carrick replied, "The evil." And then Adriel says, "No. You hear the villagers praying to the Morning Lord. There was a belief that my bones kept this church safe, but that was never the case. What keeps the church safe is the faith of the people. we could very well have the ability to repel these undead. And Carrick has this epiphany, and he says, if we had faith. To which Adra replied, do you wish to save your friends, Carrick? And Carrick said, yes. Then everything went white for you at that point.
Dead, and your synapses are just having weird daydreams.
We know within the church that from the altar and Carrick's body, there was this fantastic white light force that just erupted out of it and destroyed all the undead.
Yes, it's like turn undead turned up to 100.
Yep. And
Nuke undead.
yeah, pretty much. And so anyway, I want to continue because what we did was we went to the church and we heard the priest say his body, it protects the church, and we dealt with what was happening there. But I want to continue just a little bit with Carrick's story. So Carrick, everything goes completely white for you. Then you notice it's not so much a white of a sort of a bright light that's been shone on your eyes, and then you know like blinding, and that's what you're seeing. But you notice that the white is in fact the mist, and the mist is incredibly thick, like so thick you'd be thinking, well, if I wasn't dead, I would not be able to breathe in this. I can't see anything. It's just completely encircled me. It's incredibly dense. And then within that mist, though,
Like my year 10 class.
you see that there are shapes that are moving about and around you and everything. And then as you come to a little bit more clarity, you see that these shapes are in fact humanoid, and some look clearer than others, like literally that they have expressions, and that they kind of look at you for a bit and sort of look through you and then move on. But then some are almost like they're washed out, or really I want to say butter that's been spread too thin is the kind of the thing that I want to get across. That kind of
in the
thing.
spirit world.
Yeah. And you hear some of them sort of talk, but then some at barely a whisper. But then very distinctly you hear this sound from somewhere in front of you, and it's sort of like this, it's like and you think it sounds like a small child, like somewhere sort of ahead of you. And this noise seems to sort of get
I thought you were saying we're seeing a head of a child.
a little
ahead.
bit sort of louder, and the sobbing gets a little less, but it's almost like this lost kind of noise.
Lost?
Like you get this sense that something is lost.
It's probably nothing. I wouldn't investigate.
I'm sure I have a choice.
All right, so as you move through, you kind of get this shape of like this incredibly large tree. That's doesn't seem to be planted in anything, but it's just this massive tree as you get closer, and as you get closer to that, and the tree comes more into view, you see that there is a small boy, maybe 6 or 7 years old. And he's the one that's sitting there, and he's just quietly sobbing. Roll the 20, and then the boy, like it looks up in your direction, and he's not, and you swear for a moment like he sees you, but he sort of looks through you, but then back at you, and he sort of says, "Hello, hello, is someone there? Hello?"
Can I speak? What can I do here? Can I do anything?
No, you should do nothing.
You don't
Hello?
forget demons tend to disguise themselves as children.
Can you hear me?
Hello? Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Oh my goodness. What's happening?
I'm not sure.
Tell him you're
I
God.
am Carrick.
Carrick?
What's your name?
My name's Elia. And I'm going to ask the party to roll an history.
15.
I am
Actually,
stealing a thing.
Okay.
Yes, stop there. History.
16.
Okay.
I have a +3.
19. Oh, 20.
Okay. All right. I'll keep that all in mind. And consider.
16 plus-
20. I betray.
I got a total of 19.
Very rare when I
Okay.
do that.
Geez, we're all rolling good on this one.
I know.
I didn't. I failed the shit out of that
Okay.
one.
That's
You're
all
the one on the spot.
right.
Well, I got 9.
Okay. Name means nothing to you. But he says, I'm Elia. Carrick, I don't know what's happened, but I was sick, but now I don't feel sick anymore.
I feel similar. Do you know where you are, Ilya?
No, I was in my bed and my mum was beside me and I could hear my father outside, but then it went like white and like the mist that's always around, like it came into the room and my mum, she didn't see it, she didn't notice.
No.
And then I think she's alright, but it engulfed her and the room and then when I woke up, I think I passed out. I was here.
You're more than passed out.
For the party, just knowledge, Elia is the boy in Kresk that is in the Burgomaster's
Oh, yeah.
house.
Mm.
He's in his bed. He passed away 7 days ago.
Mm.
Oh, the Burgomaster in Vlaco and Cress. Yes, right.
Which was Kresk the town on the mountaintop, or
Yeah,
near the
it's the one where all the
Near
children are being kabooped.
yeah?
Yes.
And there's this tree here, he said.
Mm.
Sounds like the Erd tree.
So if we heard the name earlier, we'd know who it was.
Pity we're
Yeah.
not there.
Yeah, but you're not there.
I
just
was
to give you-
my
just to give you
character was already
context.
dead, so I didn't know.
you don't know.
That's why you don't know. I just wanted to offer some context to the party.
Now,
Okay,
do this.
so Carrick,
Yeah.
is it gonna be okay?
Maybe if we stick together, it'll be.
What you haven't seen, but you now do, is he stands up, and then when you see that he stands, he looks at you and he says, Carrick, I'm scared. Carrick, why? And then he brings his hands forward. This is Carrick. And as he lifts his hands, they are covered in blood, and it's running down
Oh,
his
God,
hands.
you.
And he says, Carrick, why? Why does the blood go down into the tree?
Oh.
Give him a good Catholic answer.
And that's where we're going to leave you. at
Why
that
does the
point.
blood go down the tree? So that the king can be eternal. To be honest, I'm probably close to the truth by saying that.
The party are on. So it's the next morning, and
Next morning
you like
From
after.
current time.
Yeah.
Are we still in
after
Kresk?
Evans- No,
Yes.
you have left Kresk now.
Oh, we've
You
left.
are on the road. You have a couple of horses. You have Carrick's body, unless you wish to have left it somewhere.
No.
I have a demand.
Yes.
What is your demand?
Is this
Planted under a tree, so it
is this
feels
lady
like-
travelling with us?
No, you've left her in Kresk.
Oh, okay. Did we ever find out her name?
Yes, but you've forgotten it, as I have.
Excellent.
But I can look it up. I'll
Am I
have
correct
it
in
in my notes
assuming
later.
that we're travelling to visit the Wizards of Wine?
You have a cart with you, a couple of horses with it, and you are picking up barrels of wine
Aren't we?
for Kresk.
We're doing that, but we're also looking Just gems.
So we're going
or
back to
something?
Kresk afterwards.
Yes.
We are supposed to pick up.
We
I
need-
believe,
we need
a
a
The card tells of
1,000
a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great
Argle
hope.
Bast Holst, or
I
whatever
see
the
a
hell it's
kneeling
called.
woman, a rose of
Argonbast
beauty,
Holt.
plucks too soon. The master of the
Argonbast Holt.
mash.
Whatever.
No, oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
that's where you.
The
That's where you
monster
need to
mash?
find the diamond.
The
to,
diamond erased
to get. Yeah.
Yes.
To get
Yes,
in.
we need
But
we need to remember this.
You will. But you're on your way to the Wizards of Wine because that is your agreement for staying in Kresk.
Yes.
That you need to deliver the wine to Kresk.
And also to you keep our word to the tavern guy in Valaki.
That's true. You could send it on to.
Is the abbot like cross with us?
I think you go ask him.
But yeah, did we
He's a crazy nutcase.
Yeah.
Don't ask him any.
No, you misunderstand. I'm
Oh,
asking,
Jesus.
are we like persona non grata in Kresk?
No, he likes us
Okay.
because he's insane.
Okay. Right.
We're doing him a big favour.
Okay, great.
We're teaching that girl etiquette or something before he cuts her tongue out.
I don't remember this.
That's how we got her out of the abbey.
This is
The abbey. I had
even
to tell
more
us.
horrifying
I
than I
had to tell
remember
him
it. But anyway.
I had to tell him some cock and bull story to get her out of
I
there.
thought you just kidnapped her and just went right. She's coming with us. We'll take this woman.
Yes, we'll take this woman. That's how we
Hello,
always
women.
do it.
How much do you want for her?
20 Kropex.
Okay.
Done. I will pay you 20 Kopecks to take her away.
Okay, so how far are we between Kresk and where the Wizards of Wine are set up? Are we halfway there? Halfway?
Oh, you're well over. You're well over halfway.
We have to
there.
fight
In
the
fact-
trees that throw apples at us first.
In fact,
You're a nut job, Peter.
We have to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard
The
of
wine.
wine.
Oh dear, I should have thought of that.
all right.
Does sound like a marketing term.
So, I didn't think you'd want to leave Carrick's body in Kresk, so it's on the back of the thing.
Oh, did we
Yeah,
have a guy
Um,
with us?
Unless did you want to leave the body somewhere in Kresk?
No.
I didn't think you would, so I
Not with
imagined the body
not
was-
with loopy
we
organ
find it-
harvester. That
We,
dude.
we find it comforting to have him.
He was going to
around.
give him
Oh,
bat. He was going to give him bat wings and scorpion tails or something.
With that said,
Remember, my corpse protected you from all those zombies. I'm like some kind of holy symbol you could wield on a stick.
with all that said, how long does the spell of preservation that the father placed on the
about
Needs
a
to.
week, I think it was. You've still got plenty of time.
We've got plenty of time.
Yes.
It's only about 2-3 days if I recall
Alright,
correctly.
see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of
Yeah.
wine.
Yep, you're off to see the Wizards of Wine. All right, so the road meanders further to the south.
La, 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 la.
At a crossroad of trails, you spot a signpost, and it's covered with mud.
Oh, is
So you
that
can't
all?
read it. Yeah, you can't.
Only
read
mud, not,
Well, we can easily brush this mud aside.
it. Do you do this?
not child's organs.
No.
I will step forward and do this because I'm crazy or something.
Come on, Dave. I'm dark. I'm not that dark.
Do I instantly explode, leaving my skeleton
Yes.
with some tattered thing?
Come on, the kid with bloodied hands was pretty good. It'll make sense later, but come on. Good luck sleeping tonight, mate. As you wipe away the mud to read the sign, you hear a voice behind you.
Excellent.
Go no further, my friends. You were about to see a pale man with bright eyes. Half his face is covered with a damp bandage in sore need of changing.
Bright eyes.
The smile he tries to muster only causes him to wince. Go no further, he repeats.
I
If
want
it
to
is-
smile.
If it is wine you seek, you will find only blood at the winery. Creatures of the forest, creatures with no earthly business being alive, stormed our home 2 nights ago. We barely escaped with our lives, and if you wish to keep yours, I suggest you turn back.
Got us convinced.
However,
However,
if you wish to aid the Martikov family and Brovir itself, and if you are no friend of the devil or in fact this cursed fog and darkness, Then please come with me, and gods above, if you are capable of divine healing. We are in sore need of a priest.
We have a priest.
He's dead.
He's a wonderful priest. He was my best friend.
I note that was.
Well, he's still pretty special.
If you
Even if
jiggle
he's
him, he
dead.
moves.
Do you say all this insanity?
Yes.
He looks at you with some sort of suspicion and bewilderment.
Please ignore our friend.
Why would he
He's
look
not
upon
well.
me with suspicion?
Bewilderment.
Please ignore our friend. He's not well.
I am sensibly
He
dressed.
thinks he's fine, but he's not well.
Since you start to speak to me, he turns to you and he says, "Thank you. My name is Dog.
How about
Dog.
Doug? My
Why
name is.
does he repeat stuff?"
I do not know. He just does that.
Stop.
He makes silly noises like that. My name is Elris.
Ulrus, it is nice to make your acquaintance.
Mm-hmm.
Your friends.
Yes, we're heading off to get to the Wizards of Wine. So you're saying that that's not going to be a thing anymore?
The winery has been overrun. We had to flee a few days ago.
So were you there?
Yes.
We got
Who's
another
there?
thing to the list of things
We should
Do
ask
have-
what overran it.
Well, things which should not live in the world, but that does not narrow things down a bit. Could you describe them, please?
Get out your sword.
Damn.
Well, I've
The
got
more
cure-
we travel to help your friends and family, of course.
Yes, friends.
Please describe the situation. Describe the monsters.
Monsters. Things.
Oh God, would you shut up?
He not only
saying
you
that in
won't shut
character?
up, he can't shut up. You know this.
That's right.
By the way,
Yeah.
I've got Cure Wounds, I've noticed.
Okay.
So I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Oh. This is. Thank you. Maybe you should roll a dice to see how much health I get back.
What
Okay.
type of dice?
I actually
Cure
have
Wounds
no
is-
idea whatever his Cure Wounds
D8, I
is.
think.
It's
Probably
it's a
I don't know.
four slot. Sorry, a
What is it?
first
Cure-
level
is
slot.
it just cure wounds?
Cure Wounds, it just says.
Is it 1d4 or something? Or
No,
1d6?
I think you're right. I think it's.
It's 1d8 plus your spell plus its hit. A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. This spell has no effect on undead or constructs. Cast at a higher
Where's my
level, an
spell
additional
Spellcasting
1d8.
modifier. You're a wizardy kind of person.
No, I'm a bard.
It's bad, but nevertheless.
It's intelligence. It's your
Intelligence,
intelligence
okay.
modifier.
Okay, so it's D8 plus my intelligence. Did you say?
Yeah.
Your intelligence modifier.
So right,
not your intelligence.
5.
You can see that from, on his part that's not been covered by the bandage, you see that heals completely, and he seems to stand a little taller, and he breathes in at this point like that. It feels really good. So he's like, so Dark says, "Oh, my friend, thank you. I feel better already."
It would have been amusing if you healed him and the bandage got stuck in his face.
No, it wouldn't.
No?
We have been attacked these last few nights by druids and their creations.
Hippies.
What? Do you know why they're attacking you?
They wish the land that we have the winery on and say that it is theirs when, in fact, they lie. It has been in our family for generations. But, by the way, may I ask, have you tried our wine?
Yes,
Not yet.
we have.
Oh,
It's delicious.
thank you. That means a lot to me. We take
I've had
us
some.
Marticals. We take great pride in producing excellent wine, best in Barovia. Only in Barovia, but best of the best, Barovia. But our soil is the best to produce the best grape, to produce the best wine, and these druids. And
I should introduce you to my brother.
and their creatures
They're creatures,
wish it.
What creatures?
squirrels and badgers and wombles.
Where is that voice coming from?
Pay no attention.
Never mind the corpse.
Pull the sheet over the corner.
Does one of you
Go back
know
down.
ventriloquism?
Got a little gear, got a little gear.
It's not time yet.
I'm feeling that we might need to know more about these druids because they may not be the bad guys.
How many
No,
druids?
that's fair, but
The
You assume just because they're druids, they're on the
The
side
druids
of
are
lightness and
automatically good guys.
wonderment.
that was actually.
They only occasionally practice
if I
human
may-
sacrifice.
If I may be meta for a moment, that was why I was asking. Do you know why they are attacking you? I was up.
Well, presumably there's some dispute. It might be some ancient sacred site.
We'll go talk to them and then inadvertently murder them all.
It sounds like a territorial dispute. In fact, he pretty much said that. Oh my God, you've got an ancient CRT television over there.
these
You do have a lot of
creatures
for anything
that
else.
that come with the druids literally come up from the ground, like vine-like creatures that attack us.
Do they not?
How many were there?
Oh. We it was our own stupidity. We noticed around the winery that vines were growing up along the side of the building, and then the vines would creep inside, and we would hack and burn the vines because we just would make a mess on the side of our building, so we didn't want them there. But then over time, you would hack and you would burn, and it would come back. Then you would hack and burn again, and then eventually we were like, "Oh, this is so exhausting, and we need to make wine, right? Like it's busy time." And so
So you thought you'd
eventually
have
we
decorative
just went,
vines?
you know
Yes.
what, they're just fine. Just and you know what, when they grew up, the side of the building was actually quite aesthetically pleasing, if I tell you. It looked quite pretty.
Yeah.
And then it took the winery.
Must have taken quite some time to take.
Well,
the
we
winery.
ignored them for the longest time and just
Hundreds
kept
of years.
resisting- Well, not
Sorry,
that
so the vines are the druids.
long.
The
Wait.
vines are the creatures of the druids.
Did you bring a duck? No, the vines. We did not see the druids until later. They finally launched an attack on
But the
our
vines attacked you as well?
Yes. Like out of the ground. I know you think I'm crazy, and some people rightly might say, but out of the ground.
That's where plants come from.
So these druids,
The dead guy knows what I'm talking about.
these druids, they're not actually human.
No.
They come out of the ground as well. But do they look human?
Oh, yes. Yes.
My question was the vines are the druids. They're not the druids.
No,
No.
the vines are not the druids. But I want to know if the druids are something else
But
other
if the
than
druids are
human.
the wines.
Well, they could be anything. They could be brownies or elves or gnomes or dwarves or it could be
any race,
It could be
couldn't they?
important,
Or panda bear.
or the Irish even.
Bloody Irish, yeah.
My
Irish druids.
my father-in-law,
He's Irish.
Davian. My father-in-law, Davian. He knows more about these vines and druids than I do.
Druids.
Is he still alive?
Yes, but he is incredibly ill and requires a lot of healing.
I will summon my frog demons.
So is this the kind
Corpse
of point,
keeps talking again.
because I'm inept at following cues that the DM gives me? Is this the kind of side quest that we are supposed to just blindly bluster into?
Yeah, we go in, we heal the guy, he tells us information we need to know, and then we go do the thing.
To
Which
get
usually
the
involves
wine, we
murdering
have
a
to
bunch of
fix the
people.
We
problem
have to
so that
go-
we can get the wine to
it's-
fix the other problem.
If we can't do
Yes.
the wine till we do
Do
the
that,
thing
do
with the
that.
vine.
And the wine will
okay.
fix at least 2 problems, or at least 2 things that will help us.
Now,
We'll
I
be
was,
drunk and we won't
Okay,
care
I
anymore.
see.
Exactly.
I was also trying
I
to
see,
say
so this is
before,
like a Rube
Yeah.
Goldberg
and I'm
machine
still
on
trying to
plot.
say,
That's it. That's the one.
Is this Irina speaking?
let's say that it is, yes. with the which one is it? I
What
saw
are you
it
trying to
before.
say, Irina?
Yes, Irina, speak.
Here it is,
Come
the
on,
holy
Irene.
symbol. The holy symbol one right, of these cards. Right, this card tells of a powerful force for good and protection. A holy symbol of great hope. I see a kneeling woman, a rose of beauty plucked too soon. The master of the mash knows of whom.
Harsh.
As in alcohol mash?
Yeah,
March.
sounds
Marsh.
like-
Marsh.
March.
Marsh.
Oh well, you
Am I
spelled it
spelled it right?
wrong. I thought.
Brilliant! It would have been the beautiful putting together.
The
of a
greatest
puzzle.
conspiracy theories
a written
ever
saying
destroyed by
Different
one letter.
word for the letter
And
R.
we've created
Weird
an entire.
reference to the fucking wine guys.
Isn't the same on every? Is it the same on everybody's sheet?
Yes,
or
it
yours?
is.
Oh, jeez.
He says mash.
Sorry.
No.
Typo.
Hilarious
So
typo,
close,
though.
but unfortunately,
So
it's an error on his
it's
part.
Marsh.
He did a mash.
You know,
He
yeah.
did the monster mash.
We gotta
That's
find a
fantastic. I
marsh.
wish I'd done that on purpose. That's funny.
Oh, that's no,
Uh,
Dave. Just yes and it, and do a slight retcon.
No, master of the
It's
I
not
want,
a slight read.
I want to read. I want to meet the master of the marsh.
It's one of 5 big fat clues for the
I
entire
don't
adventure.
want to meet the
You'd
master
have to
of the marsh.
completely rewrite it to master
They meet
of
the
the
monster.
mash.
You know what? You know what? In my defence, they're your fucking clues. You write them down. I put them on there to help you out because you kept on forgetting them. But no, I make one typo and I'm the bad DM.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
For you
exactly.
not keeping
Yes,
notes.
bad DM.
For
Bad
you not
DM.
keeping your own notes.
Bad.
Bingo.
Because I got sick of you lot going, what are we supposed to find? Where are we supposed to go?
It's
What a
quite
fucking
complicated.
hell.
It
I thought
really
you
is.
keep notes about the D&D.
God,
You have no time
There's
to
a
write
lot
that
going
through.
on.
Really, it's so complicated. God, if only we had, I don't know, people in the group with fucking master's degrees and doctorates and, like, I had an intelligent group to fucking play with. It'd be so good.
But they're the people that we should invest
That's
in.
got to. Can I just say that's got to be the title of this this podcast. Dave loses it.
Jesus. I reckon my year 5 class could fucking track this thing.
They only do it if and I
Look,
forget everything.
Whilst we understand your
look,
feelings about this,
I know, I know.
but you did give us a really bum steer by accident.
Look, and as Ray said, it doesn't help that we only play it once a year. I know it's a long
It's been a
time to
long
remember.
time since we last
It's been a long
played.
time. It has been a long time. How do you think I feel? I'm supposed to remember everything, apparently.
There we go. I corrected
Let's
it
go
on my
heal
sheet.
this guy.
Yes.
Now.
Master of the Marsh. Never have that mistake ever again.
Marsh.
And do it again.
The master.
Of the mash.
I'm thinking,
Mm,
like
the
a
master.
wine mash, like you in
No, I wanted the
grapes?
master of
What they call
potato
it,
mash.
smash.
And the worst thing about it is we thought we. I was the same as Dave here. I think we thought we were pretty clever
It's
too.
like, oh,
That's
here we go.
logical.
We need to go to this guy will know where the holy symbol is.
The
But
wine
is
of
it
the
actually
master
a
of
trick?
potato
He
mash.
Someone
does
come up
know.
to it, you and I, we'd ask, so what about the holy symbol?
Holy what?
He's playing
I do not know what holy symbols.
Quick, search the building, torture him.
Oh,
Okay.
good Lord.
Flush
You
his
won't give
darts
us
down the laundry chute.
information.
So how
We'll
many
set
Like
fire.
fire, dangle him over it.
So how many survivors were able to escape? How many people do we actually need to escape?
Yes, that's a good question.
Because if there's not enough left to make wine, there's no point.
What was your question, Saxon? Sorry.
How many people escaped from this attack? How many actually need do we need to assist?
How did the vines actually attack them?
Oh, it's probably a druidic spell.
Yeah, but he knows, he saw it. I'd like to get the
Try-
answer from him.
Is that a piece of Father O'Leary's drum kit?
5, 6, 7, 8. There are
The holy symbol?
Oh dear.
in total there are 9 of us,
Excellent.
but not all of us are injured. Some of the younger ones, and there is a baby in this lot.
Baby.
Is they are not hurt. They were able to get out before the
baby
main
was able to
sort of
run.
attack.
Okay.
I think someone picked up the baby and carried it. Babies have this power.
Make
You
other,
carry
people,
people
make other
do
people do
something.
everything for them.
I friggin' do.
Hmm.
But, as you and I both, and Dave know, the good news is you get to a point where you get them to do everything for you instead.
grudgingly.
On your way home, could you please go get some bread? Sorry, do you remember who owns the car? Right, go get the bread, please.
Alright, so
Have to get my own bread.
I'm never weeding the garden ever again.
That'd
the
be such a
conversation
good
in
job.
our place goes like this. Dad,
Uh,
can I
what
borrow the
hap-
car?
what?
Oh, so your room's
I'm
clean.
never weeding the garden ever again.
Because you
So
wouldn't be
what's
asking
gonna
to
happen
borrow the
then?
car if
It
your
will
room
grow.
wasn't clean. Because
Oh,
you
no.
know
Oh, then
Next
you
thing you
get a-
know, you walk into his room, which is spotlessly
Is this
clean, and
like
then
good ones
boing,
here?
the
I'll
cupboard
keep the
opens.
trees back at that.
and
but
then
I'll-
you get a barrage of hate, and yeah, good.
Just, but remember, you
Just hit it with
agreed.
weed
Very,
killer.
said it was
just
a
very
perfectly
slowly
reasonable
remove the garden beds and
Pretty
simply
condition.
mow everything, so it's simply all lawn. That's all.
It's pretty much
Meanwhile-
coming out the
Yeah,
front.
meanwhile,
Yep,
yeah,
that's fine. I
okay.
personally wouldn't do it that way, but if you want to just turn it into lawn, cool. That's why my dad does it. So it's fine.
Excellent. Can we heal this person?
Well, I've already healed it.
You've healed
Oh,
him 5 hit
cool.
points, remember?
Oh, that's right. That happened ages ago.
Yes.
Like
Before
5
we
minutes
started
ago.
laughing
Yeah,
at the
ages.
things.
Before the mash.
5 minutes before I was born.
You've seen the jungle in my backyard. It's incredible.
He says, please, let's follow the trail this way.
Okay.
With the
Yes.
place the family has retreated to.
It looks like you had a query.
A
No,
cabin.
It's too painful to live.
A
After the
cabin.
mash incident, I don't want to.
Sorry, I would really like to hear what the
Not
DM is
far.
saying.
A cabin not far from here. I sense you have a question you'd like to ask.
No?
Okay.
That was a very guilty sounding no.
Okay. Nice chat then. Who would be closest to him, and not as in terms of affection, as in distance at the moment?
Well, presumably,
Right? Can you roll on perception then, please?
Okay.
He's not human. He is.
he's a druid.
No, I didn't.
Is that how's my
You think
perception?
he's a druid in disguise?
No.
It'll be on your skills.
All I said is he has, and then I paused to try and think of something horrific.
Natural 20.
Batwings.
Oh, burn. Back up the truck.
Jeez, Ray, I hope I haven't
Do I go
allowed
up
you
a level?
to waste that. No, that's not. It's
He
Pic's
has
game.
angelic wings like.
You notice that he is in fact carrying on him some berries and a dead rabbit.
Oh, he's got lunch.
Yeah, he's been foraging.
Oh, he's
for
got a
food.
druid's
He's
lunch.
been foraging for food because they've been driven out of their home and
I
they
mean,
need to
he's
feed
a druid
themselves.
with his lunch, or he's killed the
Okay.
druid and taken his lunch.
Oh
Just
my
you notice
God,
that's under his,
suicide.
under his cloak.
And we discovered it first.
You heard it here, folks.
Do you need any food for your folk?
We don't have a lot, and perhaps if you're hungry, what little we have, we could spare. But I was out foraging.
We don't need this.
You're
The
offering
family
most generous,
complain,
but we were
and
thinking
he
about
opens
the
his
other
hood and he
way
shows
around.
you that he's got some berries and a rabbit. And
Your hospitality knows no bounds, but we were thinking of helping you in your situation. Could you
Oh.
do with some food.
Maybe yes. The family is quite and
A little bit of meat.
the
Yeah, we have a druid.
and the children.
You mean we're gonna like cut off some calves and that bits
Oh,
you'll never
God.
miss?
Well, he'll miss him when we reanimate him.
So he'll just be reanimated but slightly smaller.
Excellent weight
Control when I die.
What about his legs? He doesn't need
we
his
share
legs.
some rations with you after cutting.
is not for eating.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, let's hope we have an opportunity to eat back at the cabin.
He said that he's not fresh anymore.
He's in stasis.
Get a little bit
Oh,
mentally.
really?
He's permanently
Yes.
fresh.
Yeah.
In fact, this would be a really cool way to
He's
transport food.
alive.
If I was
He's dead,
Catholic, it would be a
but if
miracle.
the-
Stasis,
combination.
and we did chop a leg off. Would it just come back?
No.
That's not
Come
how
again?
stasis
That's not
works.
stasis.
That's not how-
That's I don't know what some sort of
Regeneration.
dimensional time lock.
Go.
In which case you wouldn't be
Just
able to interfere
investigate.
with him at all.
Okay, what's happening?
All right, so
we're going to visit this
We're
cabin.
yep. So following
Cabin
Doug through the woods, you notice how wild this corner of the Slavic woods is.
Slavic woods.
The.
Yes, that's what they've always been.
We've been in all the woods and they've all been Slavic woods.
Yes,
Is all of
yes,
Barovia just one giant woods?
yes. Let's go with that. Okay, right.
I have to see a map.
Yeah, good. Now shut up. Yeah.
I can show you a map later.
You did.
The forest floor.
Maybe it's Irina.
The forest floor is a riot of black vines, some as thin as a finger and others able to strangle a horse.
No, this is nothing suspicious about these vines here, right?
Your eyes follow a vine that stretches up a tree to a bloodied bird's nest.
What?
I'll read that again. Your eyes follow a vine that stretches up a tree to a bloodied bird's nest.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's something not quite right here.
At this point, Doug kind of snarls, "These damned vines!" And glaring at a black vine as thick as an oar wrapped around a tree trunk, shaking his head, he explains. He turns to you and says, "It was at this. I swear, this vine was at the roots of the tree this morning, and now look at it, and it must have gone up like 30, 40 feet."
And the vine has eaten the bird.
Or at least just killed them.
Hard to
eggs.
tell from where you are.
How much blood does
Are
it
they
have?
You know
poison?
what? You know what?
Are they pointed?
Because hang on, just a moment. Because you rolled a 20 on, so we'll say that you noticed the food close to the tree, and I'll give you the tree as a bonus. Yes, you honestly believe these vines have eaten the birds in the tree with your natural 20. There you go. You didn't completely waste it. I know you're a bit downhearted when you spotted food, but you also spotted the tree. Is that good enough? There, okay, cool. There you go. All right.
The druids aren't just out to get rid of civilization; they're out to get rid of all animal
I haven't
life.
really seen I haven't seen these druids yet. I've only seen these vines.
Would you want to see the druids?
According to this, it's the
want to see
Slavic
the
woods, not the Slavic woods. But anyway,
Are you cheating?
I'm looking at a map of Barovia.
I think that is cheating.
What?
Looking at a map of Barovia.
I can't see it. Possibly.
I don't know. All right. So anyway,
Svalich.
as huh?
Svalich woods. Svalich.
Sure, Slavic woods.
Next to MASH.
Sval.
Are the vines poisonous? Do they poison you when you
Svalich.
touch them?
Never mind. Don't worry.
No,
Definitely not Slavic.
I have not been.
Could you eat the
poisoned.
vines?
I have not tried.
They're black.
They would be bitter of wormwood.
Or vinewood even.
I wouldn't eat the weird vines.
Well,
The-
viney woods.
You're hungry.
Viney.
Serpentine woods.
They appear, unless my imagination deceives me, they appear now to be growing faster than ever. And
Maybe like
none-
fast enough to kill a bird.
And there are many more, all growing out from our winery, all growing out from the well.
From the well. There we go.
Hang on, the well.
Oh,
Now
God,
we're
it's
getting
always the
somewhere.
well.
Well,
God, Jeremy.
Jeremy.
I'm seeing.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
seeing the artwork in my mind right
Yes,
Of
every
the
horror
vine.
Lovecraftian evil
Of the
monster,
well.
that tentacle thing, imagine
Well.
is in the well.
Well.
It's the well, Urban.
I'm sorry, I'm not well.
I'm not seeing the link to the druids yet, by the way. I will have to
Maybe they bud off the vine.
search what the druids.
Yeah, they're like the seeds of the vine.
No, I think
The vine gives birth to druids. The
Seeds-
vine.
Seeds of the vine.
the fruit of the vine.
Pod people.
Maybe they're literally pod people.
Body snatchers. Except that they don't look like other people. Okay, let's get back to the actual story.
The vine
Alright.
knows all.
The vine is our mother.
Okay. We meet them and they say exactly
Are
that.
they vines flammable?
Yeah,
Yes,
they
they
were
burned
burning
them.
them
Is
before.
that what they were doing?
Yes,
Yes.
we've been
The vines
cutting
got-
them down and
The vines and
burning
the
them.
druids got a bit pissed with that.
Cutting and burning and praising wine. Cutting and burning and praising wine.
as you take he says
Bad?
the cabin
Bad.
is just up here, and as you kind of round a bend and you see the cabin
Okay.
from
In the woods.
from around you, these vines burst from the earth,
What, instantaneously as
Yeah.
we watch? Excellent.
Yeah. surrounding you.
Oh, great.
We are being surrounded.
By what?
Okay.
Vines.
Do they have seeds?
Quick
I'm not
inventory.
sure. We should check.
Quick inventory.
And-
Who's got oil?
I have fire.
And
Okay,
these
right.
are kind of like these vines twist themselves into stick-like sort of creatures, and then you notice a mouth forming in one of them, and one
Oh,
of them
Jesus.
says,
The earth is our mother.
"Was that close enough? What did you say?"
Yeah, pretty close. The vine is our mother, but the earth probably is more accurate.
Hang on.
Oh, yay.
Everyone, hold on.
Could this be the mother's tomb? A clue number 5.
But I don't think I
Probably-
don't.
think so.
probably
I
not.
don't think he's just riffing off what I was riffing. But we might be wrong. Who knows?
We will
I
find
do not
out.
seem to have any oil.
Yes, and what else?
I have no equipment of any
What do you
kind.
know? What else? I'm getting a map, and we're going to roll for initiative in a moment.
Uh-oh.
Well, that
Oh,
turned
crap.
out badly.
Okay, so to answer Ray's question, my character doesn't have any flasks of oil. Who else has, if any, have flasks of oil?
I have a flamethrower.
Peach is the.
Did you get it from
Peach is
Elon
the
Musk?
flame.
Where did that come from?
It's called Fireball.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one.
Is it a washing machine?
I think it might be.
That's
No.
the fridge.
Dog.
The freezer, actually. It's like, it just does that.
I thought I had it, but I've got 5 candles.
Walking and leaping and praising God.
So, I have two spells which may be useful. One is Chromatic Orb. More pertinently, I've got Dragon's Breath, which
That would
allows
help.
one other person you choose can breathe a type of energy for up to a minute. In other words, 6 rounds, and fire is one of the type of energy types.
I don't need that, so somebody else could have that.
Everybody make room on the table.
Yeah, make room on the table. I'm going to put a map down.
Make room, knuckleheads.
Make room! Sand on Zanzibar!
This table is a lot bigger than
Zardos.
All tables.
All tables.
Gummy's good.
Not really. The card table is a bit smaller.
Exactly.
Precisely.
But yes, I have a modest sized dining table.
It's okay. It was fine.
I mean, I
It's
couldn't
great.
fit a much bigger one in that area that I've got
Yeah.
for it anyway.
No.
Why don't we get? You might hate this idea. Feel free to hate this idea. It's an idea, and it must live, even if it's a bad one.
Oh!
Set it free!
Do we have to set up
If we got a really big piece of wood and put it on top of this,
Oh God. Nope. That's
we could make a bigger
it
table.
would be table wood.
Or we could just do the thing Jono recommended where we get the thing and we put a map on. I don't think we need to do that.
Like a raised
Why
thing.
do you want to have a bigger table?
I'm actually thinking of
So
making
there's
one.
room for the map and for our crap.
How much crap do we have?
How much room do
I
we
have a
need?
lot of crap.
Let's just put these two down. Just-
How will that fit on the table?
I feel like you don't have to worry as much as you thought you did, right?
Oh, hang on. Gotta make more room. Hang on.
All right.
Oh,
So
you could actually
you're
help
coming up that
No,
path.
no, we got it. Hang on. Careful, Urban.
Don't stab yourself.
Yes, remember the pike formations.
Don't get them caught in your jumper.
Stick it up your jumper.
That's the measuring stick David destroyed, Phantos style.
Straight. How did I do that again? I just.
You were opening the door
Okay.
with one
You
hand
need
and you
all
did
these
muscle
things, yeah.
memory with the other and you crushed it.
It's just flimsy balsa.
But you like held it up in the air like this
Is
and
this big
we.
enough, Matt?
Yeah.
It was all
Will
dramatic.
be. I can add some more things.
I
on
was
the
just
side if we need
staring
to.
at.
I thought I had
was
a
outraged.
different sort
Yeah,
of
it
tree
was
map
funny.
thing, but I can find some more things that can go here. It's not.
I'm a bit of a tank. I could be in front.
I've got an entire paizo map of woods if you want,
Sure.
but
Where
I'd
is
have I'd have to find it.
it? Okay, don't find it.
Okay.
It's all good.
We can go with this.
Yes.
I mean, this is strange. Isn't it?
That's true.
So
We just draw lots of.
has the vines given birth to tiny little Grubler creatures?
Yeah.
That's a great idea. We should get a big
Right.
tablecloth.
And
They
Very
attack
delicious.
us as
And wherever you guys want to be, but that's where they've sprung up around you.
Oh, look, the catwalk model made out of vine.
catwalk mod?
They're doing the catwalk thing.
Who's this?
That's me.
Yeah, I'm more of a tank than you, aren't I?
I'm a bit of a tank, but not.
Where's Arena?
No, maybe this is the map I was looking for. We could use this.
That's a good
Protect
question.
the
Where's Irina?
Alright, I'll be for
What do you reckon's better at the moment? Rapier
I'll
or
find a
war?
one.
See Irina
So
then.
I'm playing.
impact damage
That's
or
what it
cutting
is.
damage?
Cutting damage.
Well, then one of those characters.
Or indeed Arena is how I would pronounce that.
Well, one of those characters must be Irina because there's 6 of us on the table there.
Been a long time since I
Well,
did this.
if we need
What's
if
the-
we need more
Purposely
ground, we could use
mispronounce
that part as well. Added that to the map somewhere.
Purposely mispronounce everything.
No, it just
Claim
I'm
it.
just terrible with names and stuff. I
You
used to
don't
think
have to
Buchanan
unfold
was
it. You
Witchin
could leave
there.
it folded and then just put it. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got more room. Let's go.
I'm not sure the squares are the same size, but Louis.
No, they're not. But that's okay.
Ah, look, you know,
It's
they're
mildly.
pretty close.
Actually, no,
They
they're pretty
are.
much the same. No.
They should be pretty much
Yeah,
the same.
yeah.
They're the same. It's just that there's a.
It's kind of a standard, whatever it is. Is it? What is it? 1 inch? What is that standard?
I think it was literally 1 inch squares. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty normal.
Normal.
I'm going to come out.
Normal.
All right.
I would say they're more 2.54 centimetres.
Yeah, I reckon.
No, that's
Oh,
funny.
good Lord, if only it was important. All right, so first of all, we're going to roll for initiative, and so add your initiative and modifier to the thing.
We're
Do we
individually
all roll or just
Yes,
one
you're in.
person rolls?
No, everybody rolls for initiative. Just
We have an initiative thing.
Oof.
Dexterity.
20.
wait,
roll
don't
it.
tell me yet. Don't tell me yet.
Just be patient. Give the man.
Give me a
Don't
sec.
throw everything at him at once. Oh, God, what's wrong with you?
There's no initiative again.
Not that anyone's doing it.
All
Just
right.
anticipating your bad behaviour.
Sorry, where's the
Uh,
will
No,
last
you're
year.
precipitating our bad behaviour.
Okay.
Oh, I see right there. Okay.
Let's go with. Anyone got 25 to 20?
Yes. 22.
That would be me.
Anyone higher than 22?
No.
No, so Ray's first to 22. Yep. Then next.
20?
Okay, and
I got 19.
wait.
No, wait.
Can
Okay.
anybody remember, so as to not disturb David, what the creature just said to us about the mother? Oh, the earth.
Yes.
is
I
our
said
mother.
Earth is our mother.
So somebody got 19?
Yeah, me. Irina.
Me too.
Uh,
Where's Arena? Which character's Arena?
do you guys care which one of you goes first? Do you
No,
want to decide?
no,
Is it-
no.
no?
I
Okay,
think it's that
Urban.
one. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Actually, yes,
so,
it's definitely that one.
Pete, what was your initiative then?
8.
8. Okay. Who else missing? Saxon?
4. I rolled back.
Okay, so it looks like you will go last. Alright, so then we'll go 3, and then we'll go Pete, and then Saxon, I think. Let's make sure I've got everyone. 2.
So how many Grublies have we actually got? 4?
6, there we go.
4 by the looks of things.
Alright. Ray, you are up first.
Okay. Yep. I will step forward to this guy,
Explosion we get from.
and for my first attack,
Mhm.
I roll a 2,
Okay,
which I'm
that's-
going to assume is a miss
yeah, it is. It's gonna be.
for my second attack.
Could you just put a green thing around him so I know which one we're talking about when I?
For my second
Oh,
attack,
the return of the bottom
I get a
apple.
critical.
Oof.
Okay, so that means that you roll your damage twice, add your modifier once.
Yes, correct.
Oh, I'm good with that.
Okay. Using an axe on a tree. That's
And then
probably
Urban, the little
Well,
little guy
I'm-
closest to you, if you can put a white one around him, then I'll know that that one is.
This one here?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know which one I'm minusing damage from.
2d6 or 2d8? 2d6.
13 points of damage.
Okay. Let me just.
And you know what? I'm going to also do an action surge.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of damage was that, by the way?
Slashing damage.
Okay.
Um,
Yep.
Just give me a second. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right.
don't know what P stands for in damage type, so I'm going to call it
Piercing.
poking.
It's piercing.
Piercing
Well, same
damage.
thing, but piercing, yeah.
Poking damage.
Poke, 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 poke.
Basically.
Oh, look, I'm pretty sure the action surge is just a bonus action.
See, nice the spell names told you how much damage they did.
What do you?
I'm looking at Fireball, and I don't know what damage it does.
Oh,
we
it's
can look it
3d6.
up.
Can I have a place?
Well, if you had the handy dandy app,
D&D Beyond that I'm looking at right now.
yep,
Wouldn't work on my phone, but yes.
it does.
No.
No, not
Fireball?
Not, not my phone.
No, it does. It's in your weapon.
8d6.
It'll work on my computer.
I just told you it wasn't listening to me.
I know.
What was it?
8d6.
8d6.
I was right about the d6s, but totally wrong about how many.
I didn't ask the size of the room. I said cast fireball.
13?
Burning down the forest. Hey, yeah, go on.
13?
13
Mhm.
extra damage. On is that in total or
No, no,
additionally
that's-
to what you've
no,
already done?
No, that's another attack.
Okay. You swing your sword and you cut it clean through.
Nice.
And it
Sorry, that
falls.
wasn't my damage. That was my
Oh.
attack roll.
Yes, you hit. Go now. Roll your attack roll. Sorry, roll your damage roll.
And try and get what you got before.
Actually, I got 14.
You still hit.
And 10 points of damage.
Like I said, you cut it clean through,
Nice.
and it falls to a useless bunch of twigs on the floor. You may lean him over.
Shall I take the green thing off him?
Sure, if that makes you feel better. Then lean him over.
You gotta reconstitute like a Terminator.
And at this point, Darg says to you, "Well done, except they usually come back."
There's probably a druid nearby controlling them. We should find that person and
Well, yeah, we should definitely
them
find
instead.
one
All
of
right.
the druid
Something
stories.
Did
Yes,
we
but
find,
we do need to.
Did we find anybody with oil?
I have candles.
I have
Anyway,
a
we
point.
haven't finished fighting yet.
Jono, you're up.
Righto.
Just
I
to
have
find
two.
Where are you
I'm
in this
here.
melee?
Maybe you
Where?
I'm
Which
over
one?
here. I'm this dude.
You're that dude. Yeah, you're next to
Tree
little dude.
Next to little dude.
Little dude. Yeah.
Is he actually a little dude or is he
Oh,
the same
right,
size?
No, no, he's
I think I
actually
should come in.
everything is to scale.
Yeah.
Okay, righto.
I bought those and painted them badly. Look at how shit I painted them.
Oh, fine.
No, Pete did terrible.
19 plus 2, 21.
Yes, you hit. You're too gracious to me, Grandmaster Painter.
But I've got web.
Okay,
I've got
and
oil.
1d8 plus 1.
Yep.
Poking damage.
Poking
Can't
damage.
8 plus 1,
set
9.
it on fire.
9. You squash it like a bug.
Okay. Now, I can do a second attack,
Yes.
but is it okay if I get out a candle and just light it?
That's going to be a different action.
What,
Okay.
like a
Like a nurble verbal.
I'm just
Actually, no.
seems
Um,
seems a bit hard to just like.
No, no. The candle's probably not what you want to choose. But
I can't say any of those.
do I have a tinderbox?
Zippo.
No, I don't have a tinderbox, so I can't light a candle.
You go for one.
Take you.
It's wet.
Yeah,
It's
do you
wet.
have a
This
name?
is living wet.
Can I call you wine?
Gonna
You can call me
burn.
Vinny.
Vinny.
That
Sorry.
It'll take you an action. You could do it on your next action.
So I can't do it now.
No.
Okay, righto. So anyway, this dude's dead.
Jono's done. The little guy with the white ring.
Yep.
And who's that? Just yep, there. He's going to attack that person.
Who is that?
Well, that's Saxon's character.
Yeah.
Yes. He's going to attack
With
you.
his
He's going
custom
to
miniature.
attempt to claw at you, Saxon.
Oh, okay.
And he claws at you with a
Deebadooble.
14 to hit.
Okay. My armor class, when factoring in the mage armor spell, is exactly 14. So does it have to be better than 14 or is it equal?
No, meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. Okay.
Meets it, beats
Yes,
it.
I'm being clawed.
So yeah, you're being clawed. You will take a
Van Damme.
whopping
Yes.
piercing damage of 5.
Oof.
Minus
5 piercing damage.
That brings me down to 49 points. Okay.
You're nearly dead. All right.
You know, to
I'm
get
not
the
even
wizards
bloodied.
was to get
No, the
wizards
other one was
snort
squash,
from
wasn't it?
Mr. Compliment.
Irina is up.
Irina, sorry.
What's she going to do?
She goes,
Did she have a figure on there?
I don't know.
I think we're using the wizard figure just because we can.
Oh, I think that was hers anyway. All right.
Who's that?
That's me.
That's
That's the
Sure.
dwarf.
So if this isn't anybody else, it's Irina, I guess.
Sure. As long as you got
Yeah,
everybody
that's her.
there. All right, that's her. Go, do it.
Actually, it's you, but
What's she going to do?
Well, attack that googly thing there.
Okay.
And she rolled 12 plus 6 is 18.
Yes, that will hit.
And then D10.
Do something.
Sorry, I rolled a 10!
10 for damage.
Yeah, that's what it says here.
Okay.
Do I add my strength bonus to damage?
What sort of
What are
weapon
you
do
attacking
use?
with?
Longsword.
Yeah. So it should be written on there what your
No, it just
longsword
says
is.
1d10. It just says 1d10. Doesn't say plus anything.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't give you any. You have to write the bonus.
So that is that squash
No,
it.
it'll automatically be added on.
Is that squash it like?
What's
I
your-
have
what's
an
your
attack
strength?
bonus of plus 6, which is
Yeah, can I-
proficiency
can I look?
plus strength.
Let me take a look.
Didn't
See what
add
this
my
is.
dex. Didn't add my dex bonus to my armor. I don't think it adds bonuses.
Your attack bonus is plus 6. Yes, you have plus 6 to attack.
Yeah.
No, it's a two-handed weapon. It's just 1d10.
So there's no plus for strength.
No, it's already been
If you
factored
literally
in.
have 18 strength, it would make any difference.
No, I'm pretty sure it's already been
You get a
factored
2
in.
hit.
Doesn't matter, I rolled a 10.
I think it should increase damage, but apparently
I would
it
have
doesn't.
thought strength adds to damage, but you know, I don't really know 5th edition very well.
And what do you got? A long sword?
Yeah, I got a long sword.
I think Ray was asking me because
Yeah,
that would be
have a look.
more relevant
I'm going to look and see if I've got her in here and see what it
to
says.
the query.
See if I've got it
Um,
somewhere.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the same no matter who it's addressed to.
yeah, 1 to 10.
I'm quite confident it gets a strength bonus, but I'm not quite sure what the strength bonus is.
The
I think
strength
it's just the
bonus
strength-
Should just be my strength
bonus.
bonus,
Yeah.
which is plus 3. Because apparently I'm a tank. Irena
Yeah,
is a
plus
big,
1.
muscly woman.
Oh,
Very
this is bad.
muscly.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, this is my old character sheet. Okay.
Oh, don't keep different copies of your own character sheet. That's guaranteed disaster.
I don't know.
Version
Let's,
control.
Dave, let's just go with 1d10 and I'll research that in the intro.
Yeah.
Alright? Because it might,
Because 10 points is plenty.
yeah. You see that you've significantly damaged it.
Yep.
Urban, you're up.
I'm stepping up to Vinny's kill, and I'll splash some oil on it and use
Oh, you're
the box
talking
to
about
set it on
damage,
fire.
not to hit.
Okay, that's the one that's already down.
Yep,
Damage.
the one he just killed.
Yeah, mate,
Okay.
don't so
It
I've
is
got-
on
it's got-
fire.
I
You
got
can see that
6
it's
to
burning.
hit
Cool.
because I have a proficiency
Yeah.
bonus and a strength
That
bonus, which
will
adds up
be
to
your
6
action.
or 8.
And I'll also pick up a
But I would have
stick that's on
thought
fire
that
like
the
a
damage
torch.
I did
Okay.
sort of thing. That makes
was
sense.
whatever my
Yeah.
weapon is plus my strength bonus, I would have thought. But you know, like I said, that's in earlier editions of D&D. You have no idea how 5th edition works.
For what, Dave?
I've got a +3. Oh no, that's sorry. I've got a +4.
Can you, Jono, can you move that guy? Yes, towards you.
So basically just hit more often.
So it can hit you. Alright, just going to have a go at you, Jono. It is going to...
Jono,
Is this a fight?
Jono,
Do you
this
know
is a
why
side.
That's
I
on the
think
browser.
and rock
Yeah.
strips?
Could you pass the player's handbook towards me, please?
I
So
could
far
most
towards
cer-
me that I can reach it.
Okay.
Even better. Thank you.
Now I will be vindicated, says Dan.
It's going to make
Oh, I
its
thought I'd
first
just
attack
help.
on you,
Yeah,
Jono.
I would help.
Okay.
I don't actually care that much. For the
Ooh, I don't think that's going to hit, but anyway, no.
3 damage points? Hell yeah.
16.
Okay, that'll hit.
That'll hit, okay, there we go.
That'll sting.
Just
My
seems
armor
like a
class is
normal
fairly
thing
light.
to get, as far as I'm
okay.
concerned.
Alright.
13.
Combat damage.
Alright, you might take a bit of damage from this.
Damage.
Oh, hell. Okay.
Seems an odd thing to change in terms of rules.
I'm pretty sure you're right. You just get your strength, but I'm just trying to find it.
This thing with its massive hand sort of rakes across your face and does 16 points of damage.
Oh, that stings.
And that's only the first part.
Oh god.
It's now going to attempt to grasp you because it's hit.
It wants to give me a hug.
It does. And it's going to grasp you. Yes, it will. So, you are...
When attacking with a weapon, you add your
Can somebody please pass
ability
over an eraser?
Okay.
the
So,
same
Jono, you are
modifiers for the
grappled
attack
at the
roll.
moment. I just want you to put the
Looking for
bloody
a
thing
razor.
under it so you can remind yourself
right.
that you're currently grappled.
Sorry.
You'll get a chance to escape it at your turn. So basically what you see happen, and he gets swiped, and as he gets swiped and it goes around, these vines wrap around him and pulls him in towards the
He's going to be
this big
absorbed.
tree creature. So it's, and it looks like it's like going to strangle him, like it's pulling in on him. As well. Okay. Yep. So that's its turn. Pete, you're up, and your mate pretty close to you is you can see him being strangled by this thing around his middle, not around his throat, but around his middle. You see that happening.
Okay. Well, I think I should make a perception check to see if I can find druids controlling these things.
Okay. So okay, just perception go. Yeah.
I got 12.
Okay, with a 12, no,
No.
you don't notice anybody, but that's your turn. Saxon, you're up.
Okay.
Sounds like there's someone there.
I am going to cast a dragon's breath on myself,
Yes.
and then I'm going to
Is that
breathe
wise?
fire of 3d6 damage onto
You are
the
now
crudely
burning.
in front of me.
Although I think he's
With the
fired.
white.
Which
anyway.
one?
The one that
Seems
attacked
very
me, which
weird.
is this
Oh, you
one.
go. Yep.
Okay.
You're going to breathe
so,
fire onto it.
Yes.
Okay.
Each creature in it's a 15-foot cone.
Yep.
Each creature in the area must take a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 damage of the chosen entity type, or
Okay.
half as
Can
much
you
on a
can you
16
angle this so it doesn't hit the members of the party or not?
I presume so. If I'm breathing fire.
If he's breathing that direction,
You can. Hang on. Angle a
Isn't
cone.
he here?
Does it
No.
have a
No,
cone on it?
that's Saxon.
It says a cone.
Okay,
Yes,
so-
15-foot cone.
But
Well, that-
15 feet further out, won't it get Urban in the back?
Oh,
How many squares?
Hang on.
Well, how big are the squares? I presume
5.
they're 5 foot.
Is
Yeah.
this like a 45-degree angle or something?
Yeah.
Or- Hang on. I don't think.
Cone
I
or-
think it actually misses. Hang on. Let's.
Can you check it for me?
Well, I can't see the edges of the squares. Oh yeah, they're not squares. They're
Yeah, they are squares.
They are squares. The
Oh.
white points
The
are
white
marked.
points are
marking
White points
the
are marked.
vertices.
actually it just misses him.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Well, that's the line that way. So yeah, he's outside.
Singes some of the hair coming out.
If
of his
it's
ears.
a standard thing like that, then it misses him,
Urban, you're going to feel a little warm.
and it just misses me too.
That's a bit like telling the people on the Titanic they're about to experience moisture.
a little wet.
Yeah, okay. So rolling for damage, we've got lovely. We've got 14 points of damage.
And it runs around in circles like a little bit
Burning.
before it,
Before it
collapses.
I don't think that one will be coming back.
It's a cool art.
Ray, we're back to you.
Did Urban do something?
Yep.
Yes.
What did you do?
I set it on fire the one you killed.
And it burned.
Yeah.
Okay.
To ensure it doesn't regenerate.
Yep. No, that's what I asked him to do.
Excellent.
Okay. Oh. Slashy.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
Yeah, please help! It's sticking its tendrils up my nose.
Oh, Jesus.
Beep pop.
No.
So that's
Beep pop.
a... Oh, dear.
Beep pop.
Sorry.
Beep pop.
Did Irina do anything?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll get my...
she rolled a 10 on a D10.
Long
Remember that?
sword,
No.
plus 7.
How could you not?
So
We
that's
were
a 20
talking
and an
about the
18.
modifiers for all.
Oh, that's what that was. all
Yes,
about.
both.
Oh my
Okay.
Hit.
god. So self-referential. It's amazing.
Well, I'm me. Everybody else isn't.
Say 5 and a 9. So that's a 13.
13. 14 damage.
You said
14
what weapon
damage.
you have, like that was
Looks
relevant to the conversation.
Very weak.
It's because as far as you were concerned it was.
Didn't you know I'm Trump?
All right.
I'm just Trump. You should just accept this. Stop trying to reform me. I'm Trump.
I'm going to
Jono.
use your
Yes.
cult of personality.
For your turn,
It leaves
you
his goodness in
notice the
everybody,
earth
even
around
me.
you moving again.
I feel the earth.
Yep, you
Move
do under your
under
feet,
my
pretty
feet.
much under your feet as well. Because from here in the bushes,
There's more of them.
Oh yay!
It's endless.
yeah, well, not endless, but yeah, there are more things.
Tree folk.
Have to find the druid.
It's good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Carrick isn't here. He'd be so upset
What, that the
Why?
trees were attacking him?
that he was being attacked by trees.
Well, actually, Carrick could probably have an advantage over them as well.
Because he'd be able to command them.
Yeah, maybe. He might have
Or
some
maybe
sort of
maybe he
command.
perceives
Send
them
them
as an evil
love
corruption of nature or something.
Oh, I just want to bash them with his shillelagh.
Yeah, bash him with his shillelagh.
Okay, now
So, Jono, you're up.
I'm up. Now I need to get free of the grapple, don't I?
Oh, yes, you do. So,
Why are
hang
you
on.
grappling? Why are you grappling?
Yeah.
I've been grappled by the twig.
Ah, you was not a choice you made.
No, it was not.
It's a choice that's been thrust upon thee.
Yes, and it's thrusting its tendrils up my nose, and I don't like it. I'm feeling violated.
Now who's been
Jono,
Yes.
you need to make a dex roll and add your modifier.
Dex roll.
Yeah.
Okay, and add my
You know what
modifier.
I'm saying?
Yep,
What's
yep.
my modifier?
18 plus 2, 20.
Plus, I'm reading it here.
Okay.
So we get see how we have that attack.
All right.
Oh yes, yes.
That my reading of this is that applies to both
You-
the attack roll and the damage, and the
Yes.
damage.
Yes.
So it's plus
It
6
does.
damage.
Oh, so we do add damage.
Yes.
All right.
That's what
So,
it says.
Jono, that's
So we
not
will
enough to
force
get
this
you
on
out.
the GM even if
What
you-
the
And
hell?
and you feel it squeeze, and you take
Squeeze and squeeze and squeeze.
That
seven
actually makes
7
sense.
points
As
of
you
bludgeoning
get more
damage.
You should do more damage with
Then
the
I'll
same
put
weapon.
Dave in charge.
Because you
They
must
will
one-
all love him.
Makes sense.
I'm glad that my character has far more damage
actually
potential
improvement
than the
On
character
earlier
in,
versions of D&D.
in the first edition.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So they're at Dave.
Where's
You're
my
up.
doctor?
All right.
So I don't even get a whack back.
No, because you're
How the
entangled.
hell did 20 not get it?
Oh, hang on, I better
Squeezing.
decide what the hell I'm doing before I actually do it. Well, there's a.
Don't me.
Go back, we're doomed.
Oh, this idiot's still in front of me, so I'll have to deal with him.
And your mate's been squeezed to death just quietly.
So I've got a total of
Squeeze.
22.
Squeeze.
Reckon that might be.
Squeeze.
Yep, it does.
Now I need a D10
On
again.
which one?
See?
That little gerbil with the white
Oblivious to
thing
your
around it.
plight. Soon you'll be
Oh no, he's dead.
Well, it
No, he wasn't he the one that Urban incinerated?
That
Yeah,
I
that's the
incinerated,
one
yes.
that-
Yeah,
Urban
that's
incinerated.
right. I said he
He's
was
dead.
incinerated and he ran around.
Urban
and
Urban didn't incinerate it. Saxon did.
Saxon did. Somebody did.
So we should take that off.
Yeah,
Coburg,
so
incinerate.
Dave, you can have your turn napkin.
Okay, well then I have to do something else.
One of the tall gribblies that I've got. Can we put a coloured ring around it so I can tell the difference between the so yeah, he's green.
Okay, well that tall gribbly is easily within reach, so I'll do that one.
Yep. What do you
Now,
want to do?
can I keep that
Can you
attack
get-
roll?
Can you
Or do I
have to
roll
Can you
No, no.
Damien get to this one because he's almost dead? That way you'll cut down a potential source of damage to us.
The
But
one
I've
that's
already
currently
moved.
giving me a very toxic hug.
The whole one who's about to kill the player character because you're so self-aware and
It's-
caring for your
it's-
fellow
Stop
players.
it. It's too late. I've done this now. Now,
How much damage? So you're attacking the one that's just
now
shown
I
up?
am adding my attack bonus to my damage roll because that's what it says in the player's
Sure,
handbook.
yeah, go. But
Which is-
hang on, you're using your sword, right?
My sword.
So your attack bonus is 6.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
So that whole conversation we had earlier was
Oh, I thought
really
you were talking about your damage modifier to it.
Well, that is
That's both.
the attack bonus.
Yeah, is 6 to
So
attack.
I roll
yeah.
16 to hit,
Yeah,
added
plus
6,
six, yeah.
to make 22.
Yeah.
Now I've rolled 7 for damage.
Yeah.
And I add 6
Okay.
But
to
where
make
does the 6
13.
come from?
It's
That's
his
my
bonus.
attack bonus. Plus 3 proficiency, plus 3 strength equals plus 6.
Okay.
And
Yep.
according to the rules,
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think why do we
when
have
attacking
1D?
with a weapon, you add your ability modifier, the same modifier you use
Yeah.
for attack, to the
Okay.
Yeah,
damage.
but that's that's 3 point. Is your your strength you're talking about?
No, it's just
Do
the
you-
modifier.
That's
Okay.
the ability modifier. He said
Hang on.
ability modifier.
Here's my so the reason
Yes,
why
that
I
could
think
be read 2 ways.
No,
Yeah.
it's one way. It's the ability modifier. You work it off your ability.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
then it's 10.
So here's what I'm thinking, all right?
Yeah.
Because you know how we've got in brackets there two-handed. So you currently don't have a sword. Sorry, shield. Okay?
Yeah.
You're swinging your sword two hands. So I'm thinking if we put you back to one hand, it might be something like 1d6 plus 3 or
It'd be-
something.
for a long sword, it's 1d8 plus 3 single-handed, 1d10 plus 3 double-handed for him, her.
Well, then maybe you are supposed to have plus 3 on there.
Okay, plus 3. Well, then it's 10.
Okay. Because I don't think it'll be as high as plus 6 is the thing.
Yeah, okay. Now I
Alright.
understand what's going
All
on.
right. So
It's
right
not-
plus
alright,
3.
yeah,
I'll just add plus
you're
3
right.
here,
Yeah.
under
I've
my
already
strength
convinced
bonus,
him of that.
and
So
we will
plus
never
6.
have this conversation
So
ever again.
10 points of damage
10 points of damage.
on the one that just appeared out of the ground, correct?
Yeah, on the one that's just
Okay.
spit out of the ground.
So my official, just to confirm it, my official D&D sanctions sheet says plus 6 to hit and plus 3 to damage.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. I'm
Yeah.
fine with it. I'm not trying to
I do plus 2 to damage.
mini-max
all
my
good.
way to success here.
Urban, back up.
You could try and incinerate the one that I've almost killed this time, which would actually
The one in
mean
front of you, or the one
Yeah.
approaching you
the
from
one,
the left?
the one in front of me.
That's giving me the nice hug.
Yeah. Okay.
What do I do with my shoe?
So that's have to step across, splash him and burn him.
Now you
You'll
can.
have to do 2
I
hit
took the
rolls.
loss.
Hang on.
You'll have to actually
Maybe
do it.
the original
So,
It should
Urban.
be an automatic thing.
Urban. You can do one of two things because what you can see is
Move them out of
obviously the
way.
creature itself,
Are
but
they
you can
under the
also
table?
see the vine extending from the creature
Are they
that's
behind the
wrapping
bar?
around Jono. Because there's like even though he's strangling, there's a distance. You can either elect to attack the creature or try and sever the vine.
Oh, hang on, that's not my
So
bag.
he was going to try and oil the creature and flame it.
I would have put
Okay.
them as,
But
they
maybe
can't
that's
be
a bad
far
idea.
away. I would have just put them slightly
I don't
out of the way.
I feel like that's more like a
and they've somehow.
Then if I just hit the
Well,
vine,
it's pretty weakened anyway.
That's weird.
Somewhere there.
well, it seems like a good idea. I'll do that.
That's kind of
Okay, you're gonna set it on fire.
Yes.
Um,
No,
All right.
move them very
roll
Does
because
this
it's
count as an
That's
attack of
Sandal, so
opportunity?
that's not good.
for who?
Because he's attacking him. Because it's attacking him.
Yeah.
I'm hitting it from behind, aren't I?
Yeah, but this thing is able to act independent of its vine strangling him anyway.
This is the
Sure.
weirdest thing. What happened to my shoes?
What have you done with your shoes,
I don't know. He's put them somewhere. and
Oh,
can't
good
find
lord!
them.
Have we reached this age?
Yes, yes, it seems we have.
I took them off. They were right here, and they were kind of in the way. And I think I just moved them out of the way. But I didn't move them far. Now somehow magically they're just gone.
They must be.
Don't worry. Just keep going. You don't need to
Oh,
worry
look
about
at
it.
the people I play these games with.
You don't need to worry about
How
it.
would they be over there?
I don't know.
Fucking know. How
No,
would
no,
they
no,
not
it's
within
quite
my
simple. The
sight?
sensible thing
alright,
is
roll
that
a
they're around here, but they're not. So
D4,
obviously we think of the
Because you're
unsensible
going
things.
to start
check
it
the
being on
refrigerator.
fire.
1.
I have to.
Okay. You see that it catches fire.
Oh.
Okay, no, they haven't been pushed under the
That's so strange. They'll turn up.
Done. All right. Urban's done a thing. You can see that he set fire to the the creature. Yeah, maybe Jono, you could you actually see that. Now, what you see, Jono, is that Urban has shoved a lit stick into the thing.
That's sticking its tendrils up my nose.
Yes, yeah, and you see that it catches fire, and you're attached to it.
That's bad.
So this is good. All right.
Can I say I am very glad he set fire to it.
Yeah.
I think that's a very good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But yes, that is a problem.
You're going to be even happier that it's attached to you. Okay. So
I'm going to
let's
do a
see. No,
dex
it's not-
roll.
It's not your
I
turn
just
yet.
took them off right
Okay, right. I thought you
Okay.
were telling me to.
So
Take them anywhere.
Look at me, I didn't touch your shoes.
it's going to
Strange.
turn and try and give Urban a swipe with its claws, which it can do independent of it grasping you.
So did you fail to?
No, he started to set fire onto it.
Your house stole my shoes.
Okay. All right.
We saw it here first.
Okay, Urban, it's going to try and hit you with a sweeping attack of... No, it's going to miss. Alright, so it must have been distracted by the flames that's coming out of it. Because it actually just rolled a 1, so it's kind of just flailed at you but missed. But then it turns its attention back to Jono. And Jono, you swear that it smiles a little bit. And you know that pain is coming. But not yet. Pete, you're up. Oh, hang on. No, I've got another one there, haven't I? Yeah, so the one that's closest to... Who's it closest to? The one that up the end there.
Probably me.
Okay, it's going to go at you then.
What?
Ray?
Which one? The one on the phone?
Yeah, that one. Who's it closest to?
It's fighting me, and it's only fighting me. It's not
Yeah.
fighting
Okay,
me.
well then it's going to fight you. Okay, it's going to attempt... It's within reach. I don't have to move it.
No, because I moved to
Okay,
it.
alright. And it's going to... it has rolled a... 22.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
Yep.
It's more than 16.
It is. So it's going to do to you... 16 points of damage.
Yeah.
And now, because it's hit you, it's going to attempt, like its buddy, to grapple you. So,
16's quite a lot.
Yep. Let me see if it can get a vine around you. Does... Yeah, 20 will hit you. Yep. Alright, so now you've got a vine wrapped around you. And we'll see
right.
next turn whether it can squeeze. Alright. Pete.
Okay. I should probably attack this turn rather than try and detect this druid. So I'm going to go for this guy over here that's slightly to my left and whacking with my two-hand sword, because I think launching fireballs at this point is just going to engulf people.
Yeah, do it.
Now,
It'll look pretty. Do it.
I get a +5 on attack. That is a plus. That's 13
On
on this guy.
no. The 13 will miss.
Okay.
Sorry. Saxon, you're up.
I wouldn't have detected him either.
The one immediately behind me, I could turn around and spit fire at. But again, it's got, as far as I can tell, exactly the same situation.
Oh, hang on. Sorry to predict you. Can I use Dark One's luck?
Yeah, what's that giving?
Once per short rest, when you make an ability check or a saving throw, I'm assuming attacking someone's an ability.
No, ability check is like perception or...
Oh, okay. Don't
Oh,
forget
yeah.
it. Sorry, Saxon.
That's okay.
Okay, like I said, I think it's basically the same situation, but I'll have to have somebody else double check this, or I can simply turn around and spit at this guy. Now, it does mean that the people on either side, which is Peter's character, and I think it's Jono's character being wrapped around a fire, will be
Wrapped up in a burning vine.
being wrapped up in a burning vine, will feel slightly warm as the spray of
Okay.
fire goes past very close.
Okay.
Now, is that your assistant? Will I hit just that guy, or
Where
I'm
are you?
here, I'm going to be spinning a 15-foot cone. Now, I think it's exactly the same as when I was spinning it this way.
Okay, so it's not getting the one that's killing me.
No, hang on.
Might be.
Is it come? Is it from the point in front? It's along the.
So the cone starts narrow and goes wider.
Yes.
Yeah, but what point? What square are you in?
I should be standing in.
Are you this square?
I think from terms of measurement, Pete, the cone starts at the middle of the square, and then goes out from there.
Well, no, you can't do it without killing someone.
Okay.
Well, let's not say kill. Hurt.
What class are you?
Wizard.
What spell are you using?
Dragon's Breath.
He's spitting fire, literally.
You don't have. What level are you? 6.
Yes.
There is something where you can. There is an ability where you can actually choose attacks like that and actually pick your targets within the target.
I think that might be meta magic, which is sorcerer rather than wizard.
No, it's not. I'll tell you what it is when I figure it out.
Do you have something other than fire that can just be direct? Because that's probably the best thing, unless you want to hit him.
Okay, yeah, I can. Sorry. That spell lasts for a full minute, and it has to be maintained by concentration. In the meantime, I can simply chuck a chromatic orb at him, and that's not an area effect at all. It's literally hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature you can see within range. You choose an energy type. If the attack hits, the creature takes 3d8 damage. So it's
Is that 4 inches in four inch squares? Or
no,
just
no.
4
It's
inches?
literal 4-inch squares.
Okay.
So, while I maintain the Dragon's Breath, I do not have to use it continuously according to the description. So, just right now, I can just simply chuck a chromatic orb at this guy and hold the action on the Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
So,
Damn.
let's see. My 2 attack roll for spell attack bonus.
Is
plus
Dan
6.
getting, like, blown away by what he's
yes,
sitting here?
he's wishing that he could join in, but he's just not physically.
Able to, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he
So I
wants
roll
to, and you get the
10
sense that
plus
if
6
things
for
were
attack
going
bonus is
very
16.
badly, he would like help as best he could, but he's keeping back. Yes.
Okay, my a 2 hit my attack is a total of 16. Does
Yep.
that hit him?
Yep.
Okay, in that case, chromatic orb.
Yep.
3d8 of fire damage at that guy right in front of me. Then total of 13 points of damage.
Okay.
He ain't happy.
No, he ain't happy.
He ain't happy.
Let me mark off that.
Excellent.
What's
In a
your particular school?
Are we surviving? What's
So,
happening?
We're doing okay.
I'm doing all right. All right.
The sound of battle for us is whoosh.
Ray, back up to you.
When you took your shoes away, you didn't take my shoes away.
No.
Okay, so that
I took my shoes off
I'll
outside
turn
my bedroom
around
door and
and
put
hit the
them
guy
in my
behind
bedroom.
because I'm sure the
I
burning
didn't
guy's
have
about
other
to die
shoes with
anyway.
me when I did.
Because that
Or
would be
should
super
no, actually,
weird.
your Elvis is still grappled, isn't he?
He's still
It
got
is.
Super
Wait,
duper
wait,
weird.
did you take
I'm
it?
grappled and
I
burning.
just took them off here.
Well, he might. He's not burning
I
yet.
didn't.
Okay, I'm
Well,
gonna
no, when
smash
we're
the
sitting
burning guy
inside,
because it
I'll
seems
go
like a
check my
fairly high
bedroom
priority.
just
That would be
Just-
correct.
So
I
hang
would
on,
agree
are
with
you
you.
attacking the line that's attached to him or the guy
I'm
itself?
sure we all get up and
creature.
clean up,
Okay.
getting up, and it'll become obvious where my shoes
Because I can't really reach
Somehow
the line,
they've just said
and
you
that's a
moved.
14.
No, 14's not going to do it.
Okay, I go again, and that's another 14.
No, it's still not going to do it.
Okay.
All right, Jono.
Oh, sorry, they were 15s. Beg your pardon.
Okay, that'll do it.
So the first, can we go back to the first one?
Sure.
So, sorry, apologies for
That's all right. Happy.
miscalculating.
Found them.
Where were they?
And
Under the
that's
bag.
a 5.
They're under the bag. It's just that
Somebody's
these
got
two
a
are
bag
bag.
on
Yeah.
top of them.
And then do a
Where's that bag?
9.
To hit.
No,
Somebody
a
put
9
bag
to
on top of my
damage.
shoes.
On another 9 points. Yep.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
I thought he was close.
I moved that bag, but I thought I put that bag over there. I
Okay,
didn't put it over
wrong.
on the other end of the room because Jono just stripped it.
All right.
Oh, look, maybe I don't.
Maybe.
Okay, people who know the spells.
It doesn't matter. We
Yeah.
found the shoes.
All right, Jono.
It wasn't as good.
Okay, I've got
Saying
cantrips,
it
dancing light, vicious mockery, mage hand. I'm assuming none of those are any use.
Well,
No.
not with your hands tied up.
No. Dissonant whisper, cure wounds, and thunder wave.
As you're thinking about all the spells that you'd wish you could cast, you take 10 points of damage.
Yeah, that figures.
Squeezy damage.
Somebody needs to rescue.
Now
I
you
as
need
well.
to,
Get clear.
so make a dexterity
I'm a
save.
necromancer, so that's not going to be applicable to me.
Same as before, 20. Does that mean it's just not good enough?
No, not
20's not good enough.
20 is not good enough.
No.
Holy crap! Well, I've got no chance because the best I could do is 7. Oh, no. I get +2.
If you roll 19 or better, you
And
can do
Scotch
it.
is the
I
one I'm
think.
thinking of.
Right,
I
I
have
see.
no idea.
I'd completely forgotten about that.
So
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
it's
thinking of
Jono.
something rather desperate,
Oh, that's
rather
very confusing.
yeah, so Jono, that's your turn, unfortunately, because you can't get clear.
Can I ask the party to
Alright.
put their entire effort into this on the grounds that I started at 54 hit points and I'm now down to 21?
Well, I can't get at you. So
All right,
I'm just
so
gonna-
Dave,
somebody
your
else will have to
character,
Oh, I did it wrong.
If I take care of this one,
Yes.
can
Dave,
you
you
move around and
take
try and
Oh,
take
7
yeah,
points
if you
of
go- if you go
Okay.
squeezy
What I'm
damage.
gonna do, I'm gonna
And
step
now
forward,
you need
grab
to
this
attempt
guy
to
and just spit fire in his
dexterity
face.
escape.
I moved
Sorry, I
before
can't
you.
hear a fucking word you're saying.
Did you get the 7 damage written down?
I did get the 7.
Okay, 7 squeezy damage,
Yep,
and now dexterity roll.
dexterity.
So roll d20, add your dexterity
We
mod
can
to
do
it.
it the other way. I'll kill him and you can go
25.
You are out. You
Hang on.
feel
How the hell
did you
saying
do
you're
that?
saying it's dexterity saving throw?
yeah.
Because under saving throws, dexterity gives me a +5. My normal dexterity bonus is +2. But
Okay.
under saving throws,
Yep.
if that's what
Yep.
Oh,
this
hang
is,
on.
Then
That's
it's-
a thing.
20 plus 5 is
So
25.
I didn't get 18. If it's a saving
Oh,
throw,
we've
I didn't
been
get
so
20. I've got
ripped
23.
Gymnasters.
Okay, yeah, you're out. 23.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Because I just noticed, it's like,
We don't
there's
need to save Jono at all.
I
Let's
get-
go.
get a
Let's go
different
into the woods
dexterity
and
bonus
press
on saving
marshmallows.
throws and my normal ability.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. Oh, good.
You're both free then.
Excellent.
There you go.
I'm better than I
Alright.
thought I was.
But Dave, that's your escape was your turn.
Alrighty then.
Next turn, you get instantly recaptured.
Maybe. Urban, you're
Even before my turn.
before you is
Their turn.
a creature that's
Because turns.
On
starting
fire.
to
On a
a
turn.
little bit more on fire. It's going to take damage at the start of its turn.
Oh, I'll hit it with my rapier.
Okay, go.
Oh, okay.
Which?
Is that really the sort of weapon you want to use against?
21.
I suppose it's divine.
21, yes, you hit it with a 21.
What you
Do
really
some
need is a
damage.
good pair of secateurs.
It's better than a foil.
Yes.
So,
5 damage.
Good pair of secateurs. Give it a good
which one?
trimming.
Which one? Oh, yeah, Gumby there.
One in each
Yep,
hand.
actually, yeah, it dies.
Twin secateurs. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yep. So, with its burning,
Or one of
And
those hedge
hitting,
trimmers.
alright, that's that one done.
I think
We've got one, so it's the one next to Ray.
Oh, well.
Sorry, Dave, which
At
is
least
the.
in
Oh
botany
no, I've got
class,
two
we've
left.
got those
Right
ones
next to Ray,
secateurs,
yeah.
the little ones.
Alright, the one next to Ray is going to have a go at slashing at him. Alright, Ray does. Yep, a natural 20 hit you.
Oh,
Oh, that stings.
Does a natural 20 hit me?
Yeah.
Yes, a natural 20 does hit me.
It would. Oh, man. Okay.
Because a natural 20
It's
always
everything.
hits.
I know, right?
Otherwise, the game would suck.
That's. That's great.
That's why I can go wrestle Godzilla and still feel
Oh,
I
I
have
get to
some
use
sort of
my damage feature.
Yes,
Oh, how exciting.
please. I hope it's good
Is it awesome?
Well, I want to find out how much damage I've got.
because this will be very painful for you.
This will be exquisitely painful.
You take. Well, it could have been worse.
Dance for me, plaything of Sutek.
That's a cool drawing. Painter.
Thing.
Painting.
Maybe it was done by an AI. Has it got 27 fingers?
This is pre-AI.
Okay, Ray. As it slashes across you, you take 24
Oh,
points
Jesus.
Oh,
of
cool.
damage.
Jiminy crickets.
Nothing will be
Okay,
the same every
damage. And I'm now on 52.
Okay.
Kidding me.
Because it's hit you, it's going to attempt to grapple you as well. So we'll see whether. Let's see if I can roll another 20. Wouldn't that be exciting? God, will I? No, maybe I won't. But anyway, hang on, Ray. I've rolled a 16.
To
hit.
Miss.
Just don't, all
Okay.
you need to do is
Smile
not
twice.
have them in your setting.
That's a miss.
Right, it does not grapple you. You see this vine come out, try and wrap around you, but it doesn't quite make purchase,
We
and
could not commit
you
genocide.
shake away from it.
Dance out of its
Yeah, you
Just
dance
not
out
have
of its
teeth
way.
nails.
I never realised
All right.
this.
I
Saxon,
love to dance
we
with
cannot
sights.
commit genocide.
Pete, you're
That's
up.
boring.
Right, I'm going to attack, and I'm going to use the ability I didn't use last time, but should have as well.
Okay,
But
You-
first, we'll see if my first attack hits.
you do that.
I get extra attack.
Alright.
You get to
Just
use your
roll!
attacking moves.
Stop
I don't know
talking
what
and
he's talking
roll.
about.
17, does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, good. What is it? 2d6 or
I
something?
am right that Ukraine's getting the 300-kilometre attackings, aren't I? Jono.
Sorry?
I am right that Ukraine is getting the 300
I put this
kilometre
on here somewhere. It's back here somewhere.
warhead attackings.
It's
2d8.
believed to be.
No, it's 2d6
We haven't seen them.
Mm.
plus my
I
strength.
think it's.
Yes.
I mean, it's just
Mine
slightly-
should.
Three,
slightly
okay.
ratchet up, I
So
think
what are
it's
you
about.
using? What are you doing?
My,
The next
my
item.
magic sword of death.
Tell you
Right,
what,
you have a magic sword of death. Okay,
Magic
cool.
sword.
I've got
Given
the
that
sword of
the old
God.
ones, they actually
Right.
match that.
9.
It's like,
Bitch slap them, yeah.
Damage?
9 points of damage.
Sure.
Now I do my second attack.
One of the,
Yes.
the thing I loved was American Army guy was saying on
Where the hell is it written
the
again?
video comments for the video showing the
There it is,
Russian air
Thirsting
base
Blade.
absolutely flattened. But he
Yes.
said, I would like to thank the
You can
Ukrainians for
attack with your
decommissioning our old
weapon
missions
twice
missiles for us."
Okay.
instead of once.
Okay, go.
Here it goes.
Roll good.
Was it?
18
was it
plus
bow
5
against-
Yes.
is some sort of
Yes.
hit.
Yes, it is.
Can Russians go toe to toe with
9
NATO?
again.
Okay.
They're basically being flattened by NATO
Right.
surplus.
Okay, I just put 18
That's
points
right.
into the thing and he's still standing.
Yep. Justice looking very wounded though. Alright, Saxon, you're up.
If I'd
Okay.
done that last turn, I probably would have killed him.
Yeah, we discussed this last turn. The cone of fire is a bit of a problem with everybody in the way. So what I will do is I'll
You're in
simply
the middle of the group.
Yeah, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to
No,
simply step
that's why you
forward
need to be
and grab him.
That's
And
why
he'll
you
try
need
and
to
grab
be
me in
a
return.
Evocation master.
Okay, you're trying
No,
to
that's a
grapple on
You
it.
use a skull.
He's trying to grapple a
And you
creature
can
whose
actually
primary
choose
attack is
creatures
grappling.
in the
Yes,
cone
yes.
that don't get
Should,
What could
therefore,
possibly go wrong?
should we have a grapple off then?
Well, I would actually argue I don't actually need to roll the hit because it's going to try and grapple me after all. And then once I am in its face, I'm going to spit fire at it. And I'm going to keep spitting fire at it for the next 4 rounds, as long as my spell lasts.
So
It's a ranged weapon and it's literally 0 blank range. Is it not?
So,
Yeah,
do
alright.
you want me to roll to hit,
Although
or is
the
it a...
flames could envelop
I love this so
around
much.
and-
no, I think if your idea is to get as close as possible to it, it's going to grapple you. Like it likes this idea.
Okay, it,
Alright,
it doesn't
it's going
realise
to-
it shouldn't like
It's
that.
surely going to discover
Alright.
it doesn't.
So it's you are now. How are you gonna? How do you? Oh, you just
He
spit
just,
at
he
it.
just opens his
Okay,
mouth and it
alright.
comes.
You're now grappled, so you can't use your hands.
He's the
but
human
That's okay.
flamethrower.
use your mouth. Go.
Okay, total of 10 points.
Whoosh.
And that's the one that's down here, isn't it? Yeah,
He's dead.
its head bursts into flames, and just it collapses.
Thank you.
I will say he probably should take some damage from that.
Yes,
though.
quite arguably. Yep.
Oh, a few smudges.
No,
He has to do it on his turn. He doesn't get a turn because
I'm
he's
just, I'm just imagining
Oh,
this
from
creature. This
from the
creature
fire.
going.
dead. No, he's half dragon.
He's not half dragon. No.
Aren't you?
No,
I thought you were
he
half
just
dragon.
has it,
Half
so-
orc.
Oh, half orc. Okay.
He's like a half orc.
Yeah, you should be
necromancer
totally
or something.
immodulated by now.
Yeah. There is nothing in the spell description that says I get immunity to the
No.
energy that I'm spitting, so there's quite possible I will get some fire damage.
Maybe
Well,
you're a
even
weirdo.
guys-
Just
So
like
how
to
much-
measure himself.
How much damage did you do?
I did 10 points in this case.
I did 18 points to him my turn as well. So he took
Okay,
like
I
30
think
30
probably you
something
should
points.
take half damage from that being at
Okay.
that close range. So take 5. I think that's fair enough.
Okay.
Like, it was probably worth it. Now your
Oh, it's so
hair
is.
around your face is on fire.
And he's enjoying it.
Yes.
You're like Blackbeard.
Yeah. All right, Ray.
Us
It's back up
Blackbeards
to
are never
it's
more
back up to
dangerous
you.
than when we're dead.
Okay.
Why do they have
Now,
so many
if I'm attacking this guy,
spellcaster
can I do it from a
classes
diagonal or
in
do I have to
fifth
get there?
edition?
No, you can do it from the
Really?
diagonal.
Because later on
What?
we'll the artificer.
Are you what
Also,
5 feet
so-
away? Is that right?
Officer, I
Yeah.
can
Oh, yeah.
understand.
Right.
What about dishonest?
What is
Well,
the
I have
difference
5
between a
foot range,
sorcerer,
yes.
Yeah.
a warlock, and a wizard?
Well, a
don't
warlock-
and
That's
don't
the
tell me
players'
because
handbook,
I
please.
actually don't want to know mostly.
Well, a warlock's insane.
Because it's like, do we really
18?
need all
Yep.
this?
that'll hit.
Yes, we need warlocks.
There is actually a mechanical difference, at least in the abstract.
Yeah, there is. I can see even from this table, there's mechanical differences. It's my
No,
my,
the conceptual idea of
my
the
question is for
Why?
There is actually
Fundamentally,
conceptual difference,
why?
science difference
Points.
between the
Yeah.
way they get their magic.
Because somebody wants to play crazy suicidal mage.
Oh, you could do that.
Who
by
slowly,
playing-
Hey,
who
change
slowly
it.
25
destroys himself
to hit.
as he gets powerful.
8 damage.
By the
And
time a
it
40
is
is level, you have
dead.
to wheel me around in a wheelbarrow
Are they
or
all
something.
dead?
Because
Yes,
I like
they
the
are.
twisted husk.
Is there any more ground rumblings?
Not that you can hear at the moment.
Okay, is there any...
a half
Who's got
orc
the best
paladin.
perception?
Well, maybe we should all do a perception to see
Yes.
if we
Good
can
idea.
sense any prying eyes of
Looking for druids, and I failed. Everyone look for druids.
We need to ask.
Okay, looking
what's
for
his
druids.
jingle about these
Looking for
druids.
You failed.
14.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know if that was a 14 or a 6.
We'll roll. It's called a cocked roll again. That is.
What's my? What am I looking for?
Perception.
I'm obviously affected by the stench of burning ash and
Like 20 or 18. or
singed
something.
flesh.
I rolled 18.
Because I
plus
rolled
4
a
is
3,
22.
which plus 2 gives me 5
You should
perception.
I will when I get a chance. I got
Okay.
22. Arena got 22.
Okay. Alright. Irina believes that she did see a figure running away from
Yeah.
Yeah,
The,
run away, little coward.
let's
We
see,
need to ask what's his jingle.
Dark.
Dark.
The master of the mash.
Dark. I'm not master of mash.
What do you, where do these druids hang out? What do we know about these druids?
That's a philosophical question.
The druids, I don't know where they're, except at the moment occupying our winery
Right.
in this age-old feud which Davian will be able to tell you more about. It goes back in the family for generations.
Sounds like
Well, let's
He's-
go see
okay.
Darby.
His great-great-grandmother or something was druidic.
Oh.
So he's descended from vine people. Okay.
Anyway, so
Do you think Carrick Fergus is a vine person? Are you saying all
Well,
druids are vine
Well,
people?
when you ask
well, that's a
me
bit
this,
racist, isn't
that's,
it?
that's an interesting
Right.
question. Do I think this?
All right.
Yes, I believe I do.
Alright guys, so listen up.
Yeah.
Darg leads you to a grey and rotting cabin that has, to put it politely, seen better days. It's more of a shack and it slumps to the right. Its roof is given in at one corner and it's cleared by the gaps in the walls that the cabin can keep out neither the rain nor the cold. From within, you hear a wheezing, a baby crying, and curiously enough, the snapping of fingers. It's ironic, really, says Doug. Davian complained about his cabin for years, slated it for demolition several times, but never got around to it.
Well, isn't that lucky right now?
A cantankerous voice bursts out from the cabin, all but shouting, Dog! Dog! Who, by all the bloody gods, are you talking to? Get in here, you fool! Get in here, and for God's sake, shut the fuck up!
Another typical rustic theme for
Doug.
Barovia.
Doug looks at the party and kind of cocks his head to one side and goes, Father-in-laws, am I right? And that's where we're in for this evening.
Yes, brilliant. That was a great finish.
I do wonder
That is lovely.
if this cabin is somehow safe from vines.
Vine proof?